You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show.
All right. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio live right here on iHeartRadio. And I am your host, Deanie. Our interviews are designed to go beyond the music, news, books, art, acting, films, technology, education, entrepreneurship, entertainment, and sometimes even past that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings. You know, the ones who were out there giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today we have an incredible treat for you. Joining us are two jazz powerhouses who've been creating their own groove for over 15 years. Known for their smooth jazz, R&B vibes, and infectious grooves, they've been making waves with their unique style that blends musical flavor across the spectrum. Their latest track, Steppin' Sauce, is lighting up the dance floors and minds alike. So please welcome the extraordinary duo, Moe Flavour. Hello. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you fellas doing?
Very well, man. How about yourself?
Hey, I can't complain. Well, I actually got a list of complaints, but no one wants to hear that. It's like, hey, we got our own problems. Yeah, man, yeah. But life is good. No complaints, really. No complaints. All glory to God. Welcome, gentlemen. For those who might be meeting you for the first time, can you introduce yourselves and share a little bit about what you're focused on as Moe Flavour right now?
Well, I guess I'll go first. I'm Brian Donaldson, and I'm the saxophone player for Moe Flavour, and we've just been focusing on our new music here recently, and like you mentioned, Steppin' Sauce, getting our new single out, and preparing for some of the bigger shows and festivals that we have coming up. Lawrence, you go ahead.
Yes, I'm Lawrence Ross, keyboardist with Moe Flavour, and to add to what Brian said, on top of our music, we're also just trying to make sure we continue to live in our mission statement, which is, our mission statement is to inspire, love, and unite. And it kind of was going along with what you were saying in your previous segment.
Yes, sir. Wow, I've never met a musician or musicians with a mission statement. How important is this mission statement to you guys?
It's everything, man. It's what we're all about. It's kind of derives from our background. I'm deeply from a gospel background, and Lawrence was brought up that way too. And so I think our groove, the groove jazz as we call it, I think because our whole mission statement through our music is about bringing people together. We've developed some shows online that's what those shows are about, is using our music to just bring people together. Lawrence, you want to add anything to that?
Oh, yeah, and also, too, it was you'll hear that in our song, and we have another song coming up called Because God Said No, and it kind of is in line with that mission statement as well.
All right. Do you guys ever venture back into gospel?
Yes, we do from time to time. Especially, we have a Sunday morning live stream show. We have about 36,000 followers on the show. It's called, we thought it up about 7 years ago. It's called Sunday Morning Saxophone Devotion, and it's a live stream show on Facebook. And then that's, you don't play all gospel music on that, but whenever we do, we make it a groove. We take that gospel music and make it something people can enjoy, especially people don't really have a church that they go to. So, I mean, we play everything. We play all kinds of jazz. But if we do it through a gospel in there, it's a groovy gospel that people can latch onto and get a good feeling from.
Yes, sir. You say some groovy gospel. Is it like your own take on these gospel records?
Absolutely. And Lawrence is our music director. Lawrence is our music director, and he's very talented with coming up with these mixture of grooves. And we've been playing for 15 years together, so now we've gotten to where, you know, we kind of can feel where that groove needs to be and what it needs to be to affect other people. And maybe Lawrence can expand a little more on that, because he's the one that he's really the heartbeat to those grooves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like peanut butter and jelly. or even more so, you know, since our name is Moe Flavour, you know, you have to have like the necessary ingredients to get the taste that you're going for, you know. Yeah. So, you know, that's kind of how we operate. Maybe I'll start with the groove, and Brian will add the saxophone to give it a voice, you know, to give the song a voice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of what we do.
That is so cool. So we have the 3 most asked questions from our listeners. So these are from our listeners. Question number 1, if reincarnation was real, which animal would you come back as and why?
Go ahead, Lawrence.
I'll probably come back maybe as an eagle.
Okay.
And why is because they probably have one of the best views of, you know, the entire situation going on.
Yeah.
And I myself, I don't know that it was mentioned up to this point, but I am also a professional horse trainer, and I'm in love with horses. I actually have a show where I've trained different horses. Excuse me. Have to let me play the saxophone on their back, and it takes a long time because the horses don't like that sound. They don't like that look. But I've been doing it for a lot of years now, and so I think I would come back as a horse because I know that there's millions and millions of horse lovers out there, and I want people to love me and what I do.
Absolutely.
Hey, can I say something about that too? The horse.
Yeah.
Brian mentioned that he has played the saxophone on the horse, and as far as we know, and maybe you can help us out with that. As far as we know, he's the first person to do that. So, just wanted to add that in there.
Wow, the first person to play a sax on a horse?
Yeah, that we know of.
Hey, that sounds like a World Guinness Book record.
Yeah, we're trying to see if we can get up in there.
Yeah, there you go. Try it. Yeah, I've never heard of that. Ever.
Yeah, we have videos and stuff of that. We do Christmas songs. We do love. You know, we've done a little short film with me playing the saxophone on one of my horses. So yeah, we've done this for quite a while, on and off. You know.
Nice. So Lawrence, when are you getting on the horse?
What was that?
I said, when are you getting on the horse with the keyboard?
You know what, Stu? Maybe one day.
Absolutely. All right, gentlemen. Question number 2. If your life was like a Netflix series, what would you title the first episode, and what would it be about?
That's a good question. I think just trying to make this short and quick.
I mean, I have an idea. We have a song called Soul Food, and maybe the series will be centered around like a soul food gathering, you know, family and friends gathering around a meal, and maybe each series will feature, like part of the show every single episode would have a part where the family and friends always gather around for some soul food.
And I'll go right along with that. The name of the show would be called Unity.
I like that. So it's funny you guys mentioned soul food. So I had a chance to check you guys out, and I've seen a lot of titles that you guys release kind of mentions food. You have like Steppin' Sauce, Midnight Snack, Mac and Cheese, More Soul Food, things like that. So Wings and Things, you know, some great titles. Do you guys? I guess you guys love food and music.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, sir.
That's a good way to bring people together, right?
It is. You got to be from the South.
Well, no, I'm from I'm from Kansas.
Oh.
Right, just a little bit south of Wichita, Kansas is where I grew up.
Now I'm from Atlanta, so that's right there in the South.
Okay, we're neighbors. I'm 6 hours in Mississippi, so
okay.
That soul food definitely caught my eyes. All right, and last question. Can you do any voice impersonations or accents? And if so, can you give us a sample?
Well, as a matter of fact, we do a song, what's the name of the song by Louis Armstrong?
Wonderful World.
We do a song called Wonderful World from time to time, depending upon our crowd, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of times I will prelude that song with a little bit of Satchmo's voice, and I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about, I love you so much, and we are just about to play a little Louis Satchmo for you, because we love you so very, very much.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right. So Moe Flavour has been together for over 15 years. What's the origin story? How did you two come together?
Go ahead, Lauren. Okay. Well, I'll have Lawrence answer that. But, when I did a gig, when I moved out here, I did a gig with another vocalist, and he used a backing track that had been made by someone. And I had been looking for people to make backing tracks with. At the time, I did not know Lawrence. And I was doing solo shows like at country clubs and at banks and stuff like that. And so I was using the backing tracks to play to. And when I heard this guy sing, I was impressed with his singing, but even more so, I was impressed with the backing track, but I could tell it was built by somebody. And so I asked him, I said, man, can I ask you where you found that backing track? And he said, man, there's a young man in town. He's making backing tracks very cheap. He said, I'll be more than glad to give you his name. He gave me his name, his number that night. The next day I called Lawrence, and the rest is history.
Wow. Do you think that's divine timing?
Yes, sir.
I do.
Yeah.
It's amazing how things work out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, indeed. And now you guys have been together for over 15 years, still cranking out wonderful music. Is a true testament of that, you guys were pieced together.
Yeah, we come together for a reason. And like I say, before I moved out here from Kansas, and before I left Kansas, I was, I messed around with different musicians, but there was one guy back there that played organ and keyboard at one of the churches, and he was just my favorite. And he's the one that brought the best out of me whenever I played. Well, when I left Kansas, I never dreamed I would ever find anybody else that would play the keys and play the chords and play the flavor of chords that guy did back in Kansas. I never dreamed I'd ever find anybody else that would make me feel the way that guy made me feel. But Lawrence, man, I mean, it's just been a divine thing. I mean, he's a spectacular player, but then he's also a spectacular person, and I think that just all comes together when he plays, and then I feel that. And then it just sends me off into a place where I love being, and I just love to perform in that place.
Yeah. That's incredible. That is incredible. So not only are you guys musician kinsmen, but you're also friends, seems like.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Is that a large part of the chemistry?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Good. So let's talk about the track Steppin' Sauce. It's geared towards the Chicago Steppers dance community. What really sparked this creation of a song specifically for this style of dance?
Well, as we've been playing together over the past 15 years, we've noticed that the groove, groove jazz, but our groove, we've noticed that a lot of steppers like our style of songs that we play. Whenever we play at different venues, we'll see the steppers will get up and step to the music. So naturally, we decided to give something specifically to those people and everybody who just loves to groove.
And again, I'll say Lawrence is a professional at. We'll take a normal song like, say, Just My Imagination, for example. We'll take that song, but we'll play it the non-traditional way. We'll play it the way we're feeling it that night. And we got people, we can kick over it. We can take that song and play it in somewhat of a stepper style, and people just be up dancing because they're familiar with the song, but they're not familiar with the fact that we could take that song and put it in that context. And then when we see people get excited and get up and dance, that kind of excited us. And we said, man, I think we can do more with this steppers thing because people enjoy our interpretations no matter what song we're playing. They enjoy our interpretation of the stepping style.
Absolutely. All right, listeners, are you ready to see what we are talking about with Steppin' Sauce? If you haven't heard the song, you are in for a treat. We have it queued up, and then after we play the song, we'll be back to put Moe Flavour in our traditional hot seats where they can perform for us if they want to. They can sing, rap, poetry, spoken word, telling a joke, telling a story from their life, playing an instrument, giving some advice, or doing nothing at all. That is cool as well. But for right now, here it is, Steppin' Sauce. Stay tuned.
Steppin' on Steppin' Sauce. Steppin' on Steppin' Sauce.
welcome back again, guys. That was Steppin' Sauce by Moe Flavour. Living up to their name in every key, every timestamp, every beat per measure, all of that. This is great music. All right, let's go ahead and invite them back to the show. Hey, welcome back. You're back live with us and in our hot seat. What are you going to perform for us?
My performance will be telling everybody I love them and appreciate them. And hope that they will check out our shows, our Sunday morning saxophone devotees, and it comes on 9 o'clock in Arizona every Sunday morning, Arizona time we call it, 9 o'clock on Facebook, facebook.com/Moe Flavour. And then we also do another live stream show that I'd love for people to tune into that we created. And it's more for the adult crowd. And that show is called The Sexual Experience. And that comes on every last Tuesday of every month. And it comes on at 7 o'clock Arizona time. The Sexual Experience, 7 p.m. at 7 p.m. at the last Tuesday of every month. So that would be my hot seat response. I mean, I don't sing, so I don't want to ruin what we've already started.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, I'll do one, man. I have a dad joke for you.
All right.
So, let me see, which one should I do? Okay. What do you call a cow with no legs?
What do you call it?
Brown beef.
Yeah, that is true.
That works.
That works. All right.
Yeah.
Gentlemen.
They're going to boot me off stage.
Oh, man. Where can our listeners listen to more music and connect with you on the internet?
You can find us on our website. That's moeflavor.com, but that's MoeFlavor. That's so MoeFlavor, moeflavor.com.
All right. Listeners, just in case you didn't get those links, I have them all. It's about 8 or 9 links. They are in the description of this episode and in the show notes. So all you guys have to do is just click the links and listen to more awesome music. Oh, man, what a groove-filled conversation with Moe Flavour. Be sure to subscribe to their links. Steppin' Sauce is out now. Make sure you listen. Make sure you share. And be sure to follow Moe Flavour and stay tuned for their upcoming tracks. Don't forget to subscribe to Vigilantes Radio, leave us a rating, and share this episode with a friend. Thank you so much, Moe Flavour. It was a pleasure having you guys on the show.
Thank you, Demi. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Vigilante Radio.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take care, Brian, and take care, Lawrence. Thank you.
You too, sir. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Hey, what's up? Long time. I forgot to mention that. Oh, by the way, this is Deanie, Vigilantes Radio Live, VP of Operations for Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, Only One Theory dropped a new single. It is called La Jefecita. It's on Spotify. As a matter of fact, it's on all major platforms. You should check it out right now. Oh, and by the way, there's also a visual on YouTube. It's hot. Check it out today. OnlyOneTheory.com. Check that out too. Peace. Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com. And that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay, but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.
What's up, guys? It's Dini, and I want to welcome you on a journey of the heart and of the mind. These Fucking Feelings podcast is a beacon in the world of mental health advocacy, and it invites you to join a conversation that's changing lives. We are here to share, listen, and grow together. Led by the passionate Micah Bravery, alongside the insightful Rebecca and Crystal. This award-winning podcast dives deep into the human experience, from navigating relationships to coping with loss. No topic is off limits. It's about real stories and real emotions. These Fucking Feelings is more than just a show. It's a community, a place where vulnerable isn't just accepted, it's celebrated. You can find it across major platforms, including YouTube and Facebook Watch. This podcast is a touchstone for anyone seeking understanding and support. These Fucking Feelings podcast, where every emotion is valid and every story matters. Tune in and transform the way you see mental health.